Imagine boosting your English skills just by getting lost in a magical world of stories. Welcome to Fairy Tales Academy. We guide you step by step, from listening and vocabulary all the way to critical thinking. Forget boring textbooks. Here, you learn through beautiful designs and intuitive quizzes that make the language stick. Ready to explore the story? Listen carefully and let's start the adventure.
Once upon a time, in a bustling city, lived a wealthy merchant and his 3 daughters. The 2 elder sisters, proud and vain, spent their days dreaming of lavish balls and handsome suitors. They constantly demanded expensive gowns and jewels, caring little for their father's dwindling fortune or the family's future. Their desires were entirely superficial, focused only on maintaining their high social status and attracting wealthy husbands. However, the youngest daughter, named Belle, was remarkably different from her siblings. She possessed a gentle heart and a profound love for books, often found lost within the pages of a captivating story. While her sisters yearned for superficial grandeur and social attention, Belle secretly wished for a life filled with knowledge and genuine adventure, far beyond the city walls and its endless parties. One day, the merchant received devastating news. All his ships, laden with precious cargo, had been lost at sea during a terrible storm. His vast fortune vanished overnight, leaving him and his daughters in utter destitution. The grand house, once filled with laughter and luxury, now echoed with despair. The elder sisters wept for their lost comforts, but Belle, though saddened, sought to comfort her father. Determined to salvage what little remained, the merchant decided to embark on a perilous journey to a distant port where he hoped one last ship might have survived. He bid his daughters a sorrowful farewell, promising to return with any salvaged goods, unaware of the magical encounter awaiting him. His heart was heavy with the weight of their uncertain future and the burden of his family's survival. The merchant's journey was long and arduous. After weeks of travel through dense forests and over rugged mountains, he stumbled upon a magnificent yet eerie castle. Its gates stood open, inviting him in. Inside, a warm fire crackled in a grand hall, and a sumptuous meal awaited him, though no one was in sight. Exhausted and hungry, he ate and rested, grateful for the unexpected shelter. The next morning, as he prepared to leave, he noticed a beautiful rose garden. Remembering Belle's simple request for a single rose, he reached out to pluck one. Suddenly, a terrifying roar echoed through the air, and a monstrous beast appeared, furious at the merchant's transgression. "You have stolen my most precious possession," the beast bellowed, condemning the merchant for his thoughtless act of theft. The beast, a creature of immense power and sorrow, roared, "Your life is forfeit for this theft, unless one of your daughters willingly takes your place." Trembling with fear, the merchant pleaded for mercy. explaining his daughter Belle's simple, innocent request for a single rose. The Beast, after a moment of cold contemplation, agreed to spare him, but only under one horrifying condition. One of his daughters must return to the castle within 3 months to live there forever. Heartbroken, the merchant promised, knowing the impossible choice he now faced. He rode home, the stolen rose a heavy burden in his hand, dreading the moment he would have to tell his beloved Belle of the terrible pact he had made. He knew her kind heart would compel her to sacrifice herself. Belle entered the Beast's vast, silent castle, her heart heavy with the weight of her sacrifice. The opulent rooms and endless library, filled with more books than she could ever read, offered little comfort against her profound loneliness. Though the Beast's presence was terrifying, he provided every luxury: exquisite meals, beautiful gowns, and countless volumes. Days merged into weeks, marked only by her solitary exploration. The grand estate felt like a gilded cage. The Beast rarely appeared, yet his watchful eyes seemed to follow her every move, an unseen presence in the echoing halls. She felt like a captive, surrounded by immense beauty, but completely isolated. Her initial fear gradually softened, replaced by a growing, unsettling curiosity about her mysterious host. The castle's silence was often broken only by her own quiet footsteps. One evening, Belle sought solace in the grand library, surrounded by countless volumes. The Beast entered, his imposing shadow falling across the ancient texts. Instead of his usual gruff silence, he spoke. His voice was surprisingly soft as he asked if she found the books to her liking. Belle, startled but intrigued, admitted her love for reading. He then pointed out a rare first edition. He explained its history with unexpected gentleness and intelligence. This brief exchange, devoid of anger or demands, chipped away at her initial fear of him. She began to perceive a flicker of profound loneliness in his large, expressive eyes. The monstrous exterior, for a fleeting moment, seemed less terrifying, hinting at a complex, misunderstood being beneath the fearsome facade. This interaction was a pivotal shift. Despite the Beast's surprising gentleness, Belle's heart still ached for her family. Her days were filled with luxury, but the castle remained a gilded cage, a constant reminder of her separation from the world she knew. One evening, the Beast found her quietly weeping in the garden. Noticing her profound and persistent sadness, he presented her with a magnificent, ornate object, a magical mirror. "Look into it," he rumbled, his voice softer than usual, "and you shall see your father and sisters." Belle gazed into the shimmering surface, and there, clear as day, were her loved ones. A powerful wave of intense longing washed over her, bringing fresh tears to her eyes. Yet, a flicker of gratitude also stirred within her heart for this unexpected act of kindness. Belle's heart ached intensely after seeing her father's frail face in the magic mirror. Her longing for home became unbearable, a constant, painful weight in her chest. Gathering all her courage, she approached the beast one evening as he sat by the fire. Trembling, she explained her father's apparent illness and humbly requested permission to visit him, promising to stay for only 1 week. The beast's monstrous form seemed to sag with a deep, visible sorrow. He had grown to love Belle, and the thought of her leaving filled him with a terrible despair. Yet, seeing her profound sadness, he could not refuse her request. With a heavy sigh, he agreed, warning her that if she did not return within 7 days, he would surely die of a broken heart. Belle was overjoyed to be reunited with her family, yet a growing unease shadowed her happiness. The days passed swiftly, and the beast's warning echoed in her mind. Back at the castle, the beast grew weaker with each passing hour. The enchanted rose, a symbol of his fading hope, began to shed its petals, its vibrant color draining away. He lay in despair, convinced Belle had forgotten him. Belle, seeing her father's health had improved, suddenly remembered her promise and the beast's profound sadness. A wave of guilt and a surprising surge of affection washed over her. She finally understood her true feelings for the lonely creature in the castle. Without hesitation, she bid her family a swift farewell, knowing she had to return before it was too late. Her love compelled her. Belle raced back to the castle, her heart pounding with a terrible dread. She found the beast lying motionless in the garden, the enchanted rose's final petal falling to the ground beside him. Tears streamed down her face as she knelt, cradling his large head and whispering, "I love you, please don't die." As her tears touched his fur, she leaned in and gave him a gentle kiss. A blinding light suddenly enveloped him as the spell was broken. The monstrous form began to shimmer and change before her astonished eyes. The beast was replaced by a handsome young prince who slowly opened his eyes and smiled at her. The castle, too, transformed, its gloomy halls filling with warmth and light. Belle gazed at the prince, her love stronger, knowing she had seen the kind soul within.
If you are enjoying this story, help us create more by subscribing to the Academy. Ready to test your comprehension? Let's begin the quiz. And remember, you can pause the video anytime to think before the correct answer appears.
What does destitution mean in the story? What does transgression mean in the story? The elder sister's desires were entirely focused on social status. The merchant's journey was long and through dense forests. Match the vocabulary words with their meanings. The merchant lost all his ships during a terrible storm? What was Belle's secret wish in the city? The beast was furious at the merchants of a rose. What object did the beast give Belle to see her family? Match the character to their key trait. Belle immediately returned home after seeing her father in the mirror? How long did Belle promise to stay at home? The beast agreed to spare the merchant under one horrifying match the event with its consequence. Order the key events from the story. Why did Belle's fear of the beast soften? What motivated Belle to return to the beast? The beast's agreement to let Belle visit home shows his The enchanted rose's fading petals symbolized the beasts. Match the character's motivation to their actions.
And that's it! You did it! You've successfully explored the magical world of Fairy Tales Academy! You flexed your listening skills, boosted your vocabulary, tested your comprehension, unraveled the story plot, and sharpened your critical thinking. We really hope you loved this magical learning adventure. But the story doesn't end here. If you enjoyed diving into the story you have chosen, then be sure to subscribe to Fairy Tales Academy and hit that notification bell, because the story ahead is too exciting to miss. Subscribing ensures you'll be the first to know when a new story is unlocked.